Sande Charles of FanRag Sports, joined by Dodgers prospect Alex Verdugo. Alex, who would you say that you mimic your game after?
Mimic would just be myself. I mean, really, like, I pick different things from different players that I like, and I mean, obviously, like, you look at Mike Trout's and Bryce Harper's and just young phenoms out there, and you want to do what they do, but at the end of the day, you have to do what your game is, and all of us know what we do the best at and what we're not so good at. So.
What would you say from those two? You just said Mike Trout and Harper. What from them do you really like and try and kind of use?
Obviously, I mean, what's not to like about Mike Trout? I mean, he's one of the greatest players in the game, and he does it every single year. He's consistent. He does it with power, defense, running, arm, everything. And Harper, he just brings a different energy to the game, and some people might not like it, but I love it. I think, it's an extra edge that he has.
Now, you said some bad and some good things that you try and work on. What are things you're really trying to work on?
Really just like base running, just being aggressive and knowing when to go, knowing just like being aggressive really, and just getting good jumps and reading balls down in the dirt and things like that. And then at the plate, it's just really staying within myself. A lot of times I tend to overswing and I end up getting long and just not hitting too well. But when I go back to my short swing and try to use all fields, then that's when I hit the best.
Now, Arizona boy, Tucson roots, up here in Phoenix, what's some of your favorite things to do around the valley?
Favorite things? I mean, honestly, it's just to spend time with my family. I'm here and I don't get to see them much, so it's great that I'm this close and they can come up. We can go have dinner, go to Top Golf, bowling, movies, whatever. Just any time, any quality time with the family is good.
Now, you do have strong roots at U of A, but you did commit to ASU. How did that really go with your family?
At the end of the day, they supported my decision, but there was a little surprise because they wanted me to stay home. They wanted to be able just to drive 15, 20 minutes to the games instead of 2 hours. But for me, it's kind of like I wanted that little bit of space, but I still wanted to be close to home.
Now, you live with Cody Bellinger and Willie Calhoun. What's it like living in a house with those two guys?
It's fun. I mean, they're always keeping it entertaining, and obviously they're great players and they have great futures coming up. But just getting to know them as friends and just outside of baseball, that's where all the memories really come.
Who would you say is the messiest of those two?
Willie. I mean, without
you didn't even hesitate.
No, without a doubt, it's Willie. Willie's lucky that his girlfriend stays there, so she'll help clean up and help him out. But it's definitely Willie.
So then, automatically, Cody's the cleanest.
I want to say I'm the cleanest. Really, like I can let it be dirty for a couple days maybe, but when I need to clean, I'll clean it up and it'll be nice. But I mean, Bellinger's not a mess either, so.
Of you three, who primps the most before you have to go out?
Preps?
Primps, like has to get ready, make sure they smell good, hair.
Honestly, I'd probably say it might be kind of like a tie. I think Willie would be the least.
Okay.
And then it'd probably be like a tie between me and Belly. We're not super into that kind of stuff. We really just we're just hopefully getting out here on time. That's our main goal, so.
Now tell me about draft day. What was that like for you? How special?
I mean, it was something it was special. I mean, obviously, just to be given the opportunity to play the game that I love and get drafted high was a great time. It was a great experience. But for me, there was a little bittersweet moment because I wanted to get taken higher and I felt like I dropped lower than I should have. But at the end of the day, I'm blessed and I'm happy to have this opportunity.
Now, with your signing bonus, you did buy a car, kind of your dream car. Tell me about that, and that was so that you could really bond and build it up with your dad, correct? Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about which car that was.
Yeah, me and my dad, we bought a 65 Impala, and I have an 04 Impala as well, so Impalas kind of just run with me. I love them. I don't know why. There's something that I love, and just to be able to talk to him about the car and just to see what we had to do and work on it, it's great. It's a lot of bonding time, and obviously there's some frustrations with a 65 because you're driving it and it breaks down and you're over there stranded in 120-degree weather. So that's never fun. But you know what you're getting when you buy it, and I mean those are just memories for the future. And I love it, and it helps me really connect and just get more time with my dad.
Is that almost done? How much more do you have to go on it?
It's pretty much all the way done. All I have to do now is just like whatever I want to really do, because like it runs great, it drives great, everything's great on it. It's just now it's like one of those things where since it's done, it's kind of like, oh well, maybe I want to do this, maybe I want to do this, and then my dad's like, why do you need to do that? You don't. And I was just like, I think it'll look good. I like it.
Did you leave it in Tucson, or does it go with you to like Rancho Cucamonga and all those places?
I leave it in Tucson mostly, but I actually had it out here for the whole fall league. I had just taken it back on Sunday, took it back home to Tucson. But yeah, I used it here every day, drove it to the field, and really got a lot of the teammates would look at it and be like, oh man, that's pretty sweet.
Making them jealous.
A little bit.
Well, thank you so much. For Alex Verdugo, I'm Sande Charles with FanRag Sports.